Welcome. Today's tutorial is around the sage marichi. So we will be doing variations of marichi asana, the sage pose variations. There will be a lot of little variation. We can pick what we want out of it. So don't be afraid of the name. We can make it as nice and as easy as we wish, as always. So for today's class, you do have the option to use a blanket and a strap. We will be sitting down the most of the class, so it'll be nice having a little cushy under us. So those are all options. You can use a bathrobe sash. So let's start. Thank you, you guys. I will post this video and I'll leave it there at least 24 hours, if not a couple days. It's not going to be published on Patreon until October 10, so you guys can enjoy it until then. So, you have a great day. Isabelle, si t'es encore là, on s'appelle bientôt. You can place it down. And just take a comfortable seat. We'll be up just a little bit at one point. So if you need something to get back up, like a chair or the couch, adjust that. So first, if it is comfy for you, place the sole of your feet against the other one. Hey, Yogito. There's no good class without Yogito there, huh? So heels. And you're going to be a little elevated. You can bring your feet a little forward. If you find yourself slouching, just sit a little more straight. Bring your feet forward. Maybe you can have like a blocks or bolster or something, or pillow for your knee if you need. And if that doesn't work for you, just sit crisscross. Other than that, place your feet together. Back is straight. Neck is super relaxed. Let's make tiny circle with our neck. Yeah, just like that for Yogito. Little though. Little circle. Yes. And let's go straight. Inhale tall through the crown of your head, and then exhale one ear towards your shoulder. Maybe looking up a little bit. Don't force anything here. Just if it feels good, you're right. You're doing it right. If it doesn't feel good, come out of it. Inhale straight. Exhale other side. Maybe looking up. Skip anything that doesn't work with you. And inhale. Now let's bring one of them feet and a little closer. And the other one, let's straighten it. Again, feel free to modify that, and take a band in the knee here if you need to. Bend that knee, and if it is straight on the ground, keep it flexible with a little micro band. And then you open. You decide how big you want to open. If something doesn't feel right, come out of it a little bit. Let's inhale our fingertip up. Now from the hips, from the lower spine, we're going to turn towards that foot that's away. And then you turn your shoulders and your neck and your head. Inhale a little length through your fingertip, and exhale. Look at your belly button and keep curving. Curve. And on your inhale, add a little length, a little bit. If it wants to go there, we don't force, remember? So just relax here. So you can stay just like that, toe pointing up. If it's too much on the calf, just relax. Relax the foot a little bit here. And neck is very relaxed. If you want to add to this, you can inhale through the crown of your head and exhale down a little bit. Now hold your ankle or the ground with the same side hand, and just inhale your upper shoulder up a little bit. Maybe looking to the side. And exhale back. Bring your hand next to the other hand. And again, inhale. Maybe open your hand a little bit this time. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. We will have several variations of the Sage, Mariachi, and Asana. So there'll be Asana for everybody to pick from. So you pick the variation that you need. There'll be several variations, several adaptations. Other hand. Now we're not going up with the hand. We're just going to go back slightly. So inhale and just open a little bit. You can clamp the hand if you want. And exhale. Close. If that felt okay or good, again, inhale. Don't go too far. Exhale. Come back. And just inhale back up. And switch side. Bend one leg. Open the other leg. Toes up if possible. If you want to add to this, your knee can draw towards the ground without forcing it. You may just see if it wants to go a little closer. If it's comfy, toes are up. Abandon the knee as much as you need. And again, we're going to start by the lower spine. So inhale the fingertip up and exhale on the side of the foot. Look to the side. And start with your waist and then go up shoulders and then your neck. At the same time, your opposite knee kind of goes towards the mat if it wants to go there. Inhale, come back in. Exhale. So again, one more time. As you go up, your knee wants to go down. So inhale, fingertip up. Draw the knee down a little bit. Exhale, turn towards the foot. And down we go, round, around the back, round. Curve, curve. And then maybe inhale a little length. Maybe you're exactly where you want to be. Relax, exhale. If your breath don't match mine, just remember to breathe. Inhale a little length. You don't have to grab the foot. You can have your hand on the ground, something solid. Exhaling, relaxing. And inhale, come back. Come back up. Let's bring the knee up and place the foot over the other. If it doesn't want to go there, keep it up front. If your back starts to round up, maybe bring the toes away from you until the back is straight. The back is more important than where your foot is right here. So keep your back straight-ish. And then if the foot wants to go around, bring it there. See where you can bring it while keeping the back straight. You can stay just like that and do nothing more and just enjoy that little twist. If it's a little dull for you, you want to add a little bit, we can inhale the fingertip up. And again, starting at the lower spine, exhale towards that leg that's up. Don't forget your shoulder, your neck, your head, that's all going to come turn last. Go very slow, go slow, mindful. And then you can exhale your fingertip down. Maybe brace yourself in the back with your hand. Other arm comes up, fingertips are up. Inhale, neck is super relaxed. And inhale tall through the crown of your head and exhale, soften, come out of it. Other side. And it's not because you did it one way on one side that you absolutely have to put your foot exactly where it was. We're not built the same way. So maybe your foot don't want to go in on that other side. That's normal, you know. So put it where it's comfy. And again, where you can keep your back straight. So maybe I'm going to slide mine a little bit so my back is a little straighter here. Inhale, option to bring the fingertip up. And what am I saying? Everything's an option, right? Exhale, lower spine. Start turning towards the bent knee. Exhaling, little fingertip down. Inhale, tall. Maybe your fingertip can come up. Little creativity here. Add something. Add a little fun, a little mood draw. Maybe you don't want to say and do anything. And Bumblebee, go away, Bumblebee. I love you, but you can share my mat. I share it with Toto. I'll share it with you too. And exhale, soften. And inhale back up. And twist the legs. And let's see now if our feet wants to go back. Don't force it. If it's too much in the joint, don't go there. We're preparing towards our sage pose. But there'll be so many variations of the sage pose. You don't have to do all the preparation for it. So let's see. Maybe make a little fist in the back. Lift your bum. Place like a little bridge with your see if it goes, and very gently see if your bum wants to sit on your blankie. And if that doesn't, if it's just like if it's any soreness or anything that you're not sure, come out of it. It doesn't worth it really, And if it goes and it's nice and maybe a little bit of a tension but pleasant, then you're right where you want to be, or you want just to feel good, and that is awesome. If you're just sitting there and you're feeling wonderful, just watching without doing nothing, hey, that's so good, right? The cat is Yogito's watching the camera because you can see me moving, and I don't know if you can see him. It's too low. I should have another one just filming him, right? So just inhale here. We're not going to do anything crazy. Exhale your fingertip back. Get a little support. And maybe like inhale your chest up. Don't send your neck back too far here. So always check by bringing your chin down towards your chest a little bit. Just to make sure you're not too far back. And maybe looking around. So I'm pressing in one hand. And I'm looking at the opposite way. And you can do that crisscross, so your feet, your leg crisscross. Other way. And again, center. Now let's come back. Now you're going to be super, super gentle. And bring one foot gently forward. Back, and then that's know where it was. And then the other one. So don't go fast here. And then gently shake, shake, shake. Make sure like everything's good. And we need our strap. We don't, actually if you don't have one, it's fine. You still can do everything. It's just a little add-on. So let's bring our blanket to the side. And let's go to our back. So very gently. Take your time getting there. If you need a little something for your neck, take it. Blanket under your hip, anything you need, add to it. I want you to be comfortable here. So everything is optional and at different level. So if you want, you can have one leg that is flat along the mat. I've got Yogito still in the way. So I'm gonna keep my knee bent, but you can have one leg resting. So let's inhale here. Let's inhale our fingertip away from you, like going towards your heel. So you're holding your strap in one hand, or it's nearby, you can grab it. Just to bring your shoulder down to make more room here, so you can look gently side to side. So inhale, little length through the fingertip. If your legs are on the ground, reach through the heel. Exhale, relax, bring one knee to your chest and give it a nice hug here. Maybe very gently bringing your knee from one side and then to the other. See how that feels. How does this feel? You think you want to go a little further down? Then maybe make some room here. And exhale your knee to one side. Let the hip move, roll, but keep your shoulder on the ground if possible. If it lifts, don't worry about it. And just keep going gently. Nice twist. Maybe your other end is just resting for a little support. Neck is very relaxed, right? We bring our shoulder away from our ears. And inhale, knee up. Elongate the leg. Other knee. Exhale. Nice little and gently bring your leg side to side. Make sure it goes nice. And then exhale to one side. The end in my back is going away from me to add a little bit to this, and my other end is on my leg. But it doesn't have to be. Your knee does not have to touch the ground. You put it where it's comfortable to you. Our bodies are all different. You're feeling it different. Find what works for you. Inhale the knee up. Exhale. Knees to chest. Nice. Maybe go rolling back to back. And exhale, one leg across the floor. Take your strap and place it right below where your foot starts, right below the toes. So that you can bring you can flex your ankle. If you want it elsewhere, that's okay. It's just to add a little bit of a calf stretch in it. So when you're ready, you're gonna inhale that heel right up. Send it up. You don't have to bring the leg straight. You can keep a nice, generous bend in it. Anything that feels nice. This is too much. And if you have your leg straight, keep a little bend anyway in it. You don't want to lock the joints, you know. So we're going to go very slow here. So inhale through the heel. And like we did with just the knee, we're going to exhale the leg to one side. If it's a little too much, release your strap, your bathroom sash, whatever you're using. Or if you're not using anything, lower your leg a little bit. And then sand it. See how it goes. You know, if you're starting cramping, feeling anything weird, put your heel down or come out of it all the way. Now again, I'm sorry you get all your tails. You get tails. And inhale the foot up. Switch in with your strap. Brace yourself like we did for the knee to the side. And just open the leg. And again, the foot does not have to touch the ground. If you want it to touch, I hope your strap is long enough, or if you're using one, you can bring your heel closer to your other foot. Or you can just keep it hanging and you have a little more control of it. Make sure it feels good to you. On the next inhale, just bring the leg back up. Exhale, bring the knee towards your chest. Take your other foot and pass it inside the strap. Then you switch. So inhale some length through the heel. Exhale, bring the leg a little bit closer to you. Inhale a little length. And exhale the foot to the side, bracing yourself. You can go one, we're going to do both sides, so don't worry about it if you're on the other side like before. We'll just switch around after. So here you're always free to inhale a little length, exhale, relax the foot a little more. But you can just stay just like that if it feels nice. I'm not forcing anything, I'm just staying this way. Inhale the foot back up. Switch side with your hand. Exhale, other side. Brace yourself. Couple breaths here. And inhale, foot back up. Exhale, knee to chest. Remove your strap. Put your strap to your side. You may not need it. until towards the end, the middle end. And let's bring your legs right on the ground here. And inhale, reach through your fingertip, reach through your heel. Exhale, knees to nose, nice hug both. Maybe moving your hips side to side. And now let's place the sole of our feet against each other. Again, if it feels fine for you. Otherwise, just put your legs where they want to go. Now let's exhale the outer part, the outside of your feet into the mat. And just relax here. You can have blanket under your knees, but now play with your feet, meaning bring them away from you a little bit. See how that feels, very slow. And then go towards you. So inhale your feet away very gently, just slide them on the mat. And exhale a little closer to you. Find a spot that is very, very nice. And just stay there. Or keep moving if that's what you want to do, right? And big exhale. Let's bring our knees together and let's roll to our side. Now press yourself with one hand. Bring your other hand under. So you're like in a mermaid position with your hands coming a little bit closer to you. So we're on the side, right? Put your hand down, press, other hand, come closer to you. Now let's see if we can just come to our knee. And if you want, again, bring your feet out a little bit. See how it goes. Maybe you want your blanket back under your bum. But we're gonna start moving up a little bit, and then we're going back down for our sage. So let's come up to our fours. So table. And Yogito isn't here. We'll skip cats and cow. He makes us do it, you know. And here, let's bring the inside of our elbows towards the other. So inner spiral your forearm. And exhale, just the chest down. Relax the head. Let's place our knee under our hips. Our wrist under our shoulder. Table. You could have a little cup of tea on your back. Balancing there. Now inhale your hips to one side. Pressing in the same side hand. And center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, center. Now add a little bit of upper body. So exhale your hip one side. See curve. Bring your nose and just look 1 inch back towards your toe. You don't have to see them. If that feels real good, do the other side. If you were like, ooh, skip it. And around. Inhale your fingertip forward. Same rules here. Each time you have weight on your hand, just inner spiral, turn that hand so your nook of your elbows facing each other. So you just have quite a bit more support and relax the chest. Now let's tuck our toes. And if you need to bring your knees a little closer, do so. Tuck your toes. Press in your hands. So press your bum away and lift your knees to down dog. You can keep a generous bend in the knee. You can keep your knees down and keep pressing in your hands. Lots of variation up, down, dog. Keep a good bend in your knees here. Neck is super relaxed. Now, keeping the band in one knee, we're going to inhale one heel down towards the mat. And then the other heel's going to come up at the same time. And switch. And walk that dog. Just a little walk, if it feels good in the calf. And while walking the dog, we're going to move like maybe a couple inches forward. Maybe a little bit more forward. We're going to be coming up at the end, so if you need like a couch or anything to lift yourself up, that's the time to go towards your couch, your chair, and start lifting. Or you can always pause the video, you know that, right? So head is very relaxed here. Exhale, bring your chest towards your leg. Now bring your hands on your thigh. Keep your legs parallel. Just look down. Elbows are in. Press in your leg. Inhale back up. So, all kind of ways to come up. I think I have a video out there. Also how to come off the ground a few different ways as well. So let's go to the front of our mat and just have a little modified sun salutation here. So if you did my sun salutation, my easy sun salutation video, I skipped Chaturanga to Cobra. Always feel free to skipping. It's that little, when you're on that plank and you get down in that push-up, if you're going to do it, make sure your chest don't get into the ground. You don't want to go like with your chest in the ground. Your hips goes down first. Feel free to skip that. It's a little hard on the body. So let's inhale, fingertip up. Exhale, forward fold. Now slow, slow, slow. We're going to hang there for a little bit. Oh, windy. It's the fall. I'm going to pull a bewitch. The equipment falling down. Okay, see, what's nice with those mats is it gets the imprint of your feet, so. And slowly open your fingertips, send your hands to the side, push in your feet, inhale, we're coming up, reverse one dive, fingertips come up. Relax shoulders, neck is relaxed. And exhale, fingertip to the side. We're going slower, building little flow within a big flow. Inhale, fingertip up. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Just bend the knee as much as you need to here. Now let's bring our hand under or above our knee and bring our elbows in. And maybe bring them away also. So make a little room on the neck here. And when you're ready, inhale into a flat back. So just like when we did table, you could put a teacup there. You're looking straight down. And now let's exhale. Just slide, slide, bend your knees. Catch the ground. Inhale, one foot back. Option to drop the knee, and I'm gonna drop mine. Untuck the toe. Send the other leg around. Drop the knee. Now make sure your wrists are under your shoulder. You can go straight in down dog or in child pose from here. Or you can chaturanga, keeping the elbow in so they're parallel. Your arms are parallel with each other. Exhale, the chest down, but make sure your hips reach the mat first. And then exhale the rest. Or you're going to tear into the soft tissues of your shoulders. So be careful here. Inhale, little cobra, maybe a big cobra. Be nice to your spine. And if you like looking at your heels, feel free, gentle, gentle, slow twist if it feels good. Center. Inhale, press in your hand, tuck your toe, exhale, down dog. And you can walk your dog or you can stay put, so choose what works for you right now. You can drop your knees back in the ground. Bend your knees. Big inhale and exhale. Walk or jump to the front of your mat. Big inhale. Up, fingertip up. Reverse one dive. Little back bend. Exhale, hands to the side. Maybe a little shoulder roll here. So, big Big inhale, neck is relaxed. Let's exhale, one foot straight back, like pyramid feet. And make a little room between the feet. Maybe like the size of your block, maybe. See if you have a nice balance. You need more balance, just make a little more room. It's fine, of course it's fine. So we're gonna try to use what we've learned today, like bending of the lower spine, and like table, keeping the back straight. So we're gonna just shook, just come down, just gently, and just go as far as your body allows. If you want to go all the way, we're just going half, which is the position. So inhale, keep your hands on your hip if you want. You know, this like gets tiring in the shoulder. Huh? Inhale and exhale. So bring your bum back, tuck in your belly button. That's like squeeze your gut in. Flat back here. So keep your hands on your hip if you want. You can have it on your leg, just don't block your knee, and feel free to bend that front knee if you want, of course. So always bend if you need to. Now inhale through the crown of your head, forward. Exhale, push in your front foot, bend the knee, and come back up. Now let's bring the toes forward and turn the other foot the other way. Make you stand. This is not a very you're not as far as you would like on a warrior, so your feet are not very far from each other here. And put the distance that you need between your feet. We're just doing the other side. So you can always inhale your fingertip up, or be the laid back mat with me and put them on your hip. And inhale and exhale. Bend the front knee as much as you need, both knees if you want. Neck is relaxed. Exhale, push in your foot. Let's come back up a little. Here we go. Big inhale up. Exhale, come straight down. Your bum is coming down. You're rolling into your heel. Park your bum down. Let's turn back into our table. We're landing mermaid. Push in your hand. Lift your bum down. Child pose. And then do your favorite child pose here. You can use your blanket for your under your head if you want. Your forehead. Your fingers can be back in the front of you. On your back. Wherever it's comfy. And just relax there with, take a couple breaths and allow yourself to do nothing and allow yourself not to even think right now. Just rest. And inhale, press in your knee. You can always pause if you want to stay there a little bit longer, right? Now let's turn again to mermaid. We're back on our fanny. We're going to stay there for a little while. So be comfy. If you need your blankie again to sit on it, bring that, get ready for it. Bring your leg forward. And just slide back on your blanket if you want. Now let's bring one leg straight. And the other one is staying on its side, but we're going to exhale the heel towards us. Make sure it supports your body. Now the trick is to keep the back straight. That's what's important. So bend, the straight leg is straight-ish really. We want to keep a bend there if you need to. I always like keeping a soft band in the joint anyway. So you can have your other hand on your leg, under your leg, around to your side if you want a little support. But the ends on the side of the elongate leg. Inhales away and forward. And exhale towards the toe, but you're reaching straight. You're not reaching for the toe. You're reaching past the toe, straight ahead, like you're going to shake somebody's hand without curving. So your hand's going to reach to shake those hands as long as your back is straight. And that's as far as they are. Exhale, come back. Inhale tall. Exhale, reach. Go shake their hand like, right? This is a nice stress anxiety reducer to this whole flow, this series. And very gently, we're gonna do a modified Marichi as an sage pose. And we're gonna have several modifications, so we do what we can. Now let's come forward. Both hands are inside. And with the sage, he grabs his leg. He turns his palm away with his thumb down and move around the leg. Now keep your hands down there. You can grab your strap if you want. Put it behind you so you can, both hands can have it. So go and arm inside. Grab your strap. Hold your elbow first to make sure that your hand wants to go back here. We're not going to force it. The other hand is going around. So you grab your strap and see if maybe your fingertip wants to reach. Maybe they don't, and that's cool. You don't have a strap, just reach towards. Now keep your back relaxed here. Don't tense. If you're tensing, come out of it. Now inhale, and if you want, exhale forward. Relaxing everything, relaxing the neck. Anything that don't feel right, come out of it. This is a feel-good pose. And pushing your foot, inhale back up. So straight back first, and then you do you go for your bind. So other side. Let's fold the leg, then you'll be able to see here. So again, if you want, you can put your strap behind you. So let's bring our hands in. Or the other one can be out if you want. And just reach here. Just make sure you keep your back straight. We just want the back straight. So inhale tall and exhale in. And then if you want to add, you can add the both ends. But we're not going for the foot. We're going straight ahead. Inhale tall, exhale. And when you're ready, and if you want, you can reach for your strap or for your hands. And if you want to use your strap, and your hands can be right here, and that's cool. And you are also in sage. So regardless where you are in sage. We try to keep the knee in so it gives a little more room for the arms, you know. So very, very gently to come out of it, we're going to straighten the back first. And then we're going to remove our bind behind us. Here we go. So I don't know how that felt for you, all those little sage variations. But they are nice. Again, it is very nice to reduce stress and anxiety among the physical benefits that are obvious. So let's come back up. Get rid of your mat just for now. We have time for another sun salutation, and we're going to add a little bit to it. So to get there, legs in mermaid to the side. And there's all kind of way we're going to go back up via down dog. So bring your hands forward. Table. While we're in table, adjust yourself. Neck is relaxed. And while we're there, why not making little circle with our hip, but so slow and so gently, so loving. You know, pretend your body is the body of a little baby you're taking care of. And do it with love. Do it with, you know, this is you you're talking about here. So you should be the most important person in your life, really. And steady. Bring your fingertip away from you. Inhale. We don't need the strap anymore. Tuck your toes. Press in your hand. And when you're ready, inhale, knees up. Exhale, down dog. Neck is relaxed. Adjust your stance if you want here. Walk the dog if you need a little movement. And when you're ready, bend your knees and you can walk or jump to the front of the mat, exhaling if you are jumping and just breathing if you're taking your time walking. And once at the end of your mat, big inhale up. Don't get too comfy, we're going straight back down. Inhale through your fingertip and exhale, fingers down. Take as many breaths as you need in between. Neck is super relaxed here. Just staying there like hands are dangling like a rag doll. Bend your knees as much as you want. Feel free to bring your arm behind your leg on the opposite elbow. And inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your hand. Inhale, one foot back, option to lower the knee. And exhale the other foot, option to lower the knee. Option to go in child pose directly or go in down dog. Or you can chaturanga to cobra with me. Inhale and exhale, elbow stays in and away. And exhale, tuck your toes, bring your bum back. Push in your hand, inhale, up, and exhale, back. And feel free to walk your dog here. Walk to the middle of your mat. And walk your hands to your feet. So exhale here. So I'm going to face you so you can see my feet. And bring your heels a little wider than your hip. And let's bring our toes out a little bit, like a penguin. Inhale, reach through the crown of your head. And exhale, bring your bum down to the ground. You can use your hands here. So you can keep your hands on the ground. You can place them at heart center, pressing into the other, opening the thighs if it feels good to you. And when you're ready, just exhale your bum down. Whew, here we go, right? Isn't that nice? Now I'm just moving again so you can see me, and when you see me rotating. Now let's bring your leg forward. Keep your feet flat on the ground. So here your bum's on the ground and your feet are flat on the ground and very relaxed. So for this part of the class, this is when we go only halfway of our capacity. So even though you know you're able to go this far, you're gonna just go this far, because that's gonna help you way more right now towards the end of the class like this. So let's inhale tall, like there's a string here coming like right through your crown of your head, pulling up. And exhale, round your back, round. Look at your belly button. If you want, try to keep your feet on the ground just for the fun of it, but you don't have to. Is that my blanket? Yeah. I didn't know if it was Yogi too. Oh my goodness. And we're not there very long, so just reach through your heel, reach through your arm. Make sure your neck is relaxed. Now bring the flat of your feet back on the ground, and feel free to use your hand or no hands. Inhale and exhale. Come up a little bit, maybe continue. Place your hand in the back, maybe the fingertip away from you. If that doesn't feel right, fix that. Maybe make little fist or skip it. Make sure your neck is relaxed there. You're comfy, like you would be watching a concert in a open field or something. So make sure you're fairly comfortable. Slide your feet a little bit if you need to. You're comfy. You're watching the stage here, and it's a good concert. So let's move our hip forward a little bit. Inhale and exhale. Round your back. Make sure it's relaxed. And let's bring our one foot away. Inhale, press through your heel, and then exhale the other hand back. Turn the hand so the fingertips are towards you. If you don't have a wrist problem, if you do like skip things like that, I wouldn't do that. If neck is relaxed, so I'm pushing in my hand here just to get my head out of there. And my elbows are pressing towards each other. You don't want them fanning out like this. You don't lift unless your elbows are parallel with each other in the back. So toes up, and if you want, press in your hand and inhale your bum up. Maybe little baby twist here. Neck is super relaxed. You have a micro bend in the elbows. Exhale your bum down. Inhale, come back up. You're in Dandasana, staff pose. Inhale, fingertip up. Exhale, round the back. Inhale, reach towards your feet. You can just grab the mat, anything that feels nice. Exhale, there's a weight in the elbow going towards the ground. And inhales, your fingertip back up. Let's open the legs. So as small as you want here, wherever it's comfy, keep a bend in the knee again. Toes up if possible. Inhale tall and exhale. Just look down. Look at your belly. And you can stay just like that and inhale a little bit of length and exhaling, softening, holding the ground in the front of you. Or you can just keep on inhaling a little length and exhaling, softening in your exhale. And inhale, start bringing your hands closer to your body. Bring your legs back together. I'm in the center of my mat. I'm going back down. So adjust yourself if you displace, if you don't displace. And very gently hold the inside of your leg here for support. Round your back and gently roll down to your back. You're not going to come out of it until the end. So make yourself comfy. Maybe grabbing your blanket here and put it under your hips maybe. If it feels nice for you. So let's bend our knee and bring our feet so until they're under our knee. So it's like our legs are parallel with each other and making a fairly vertical line, horizontal line here. Vertical line, my goodness. When you're laying down, you don't know where you are, right? So heels, hips apart, knees towards each other but parallel. So maybe put a block there if they fan to fan. You can stay just like that with your blanket under you, maybe your block, or you can come up with me placing the palm of your hand to your side, reaching away from you with your fingertip. Neck is relaxed. Press in your feet, inhale your bum up just a little bit. Make sure your knees are not fanning out, so keep that in. And exhale down. Then maybe again inhale up, maybe tucking the shoulder under for a bridge, pressing the hands towards each other. Neck again is relaxed. Exhale everything down, and on your next exhale, bring your knees to your chest. Give them a big hug here, maybe a little rolling side to side. I'm removing my blanket. Yeah. And exhale your feet down. Put your hands to your side and gently send your knees to one side. Maybe your opposite arm reaching. Your knees don't touch the ground, don't have to touch anything really. They are great. If they're not great, it's all good. Inhale back up. Exhale other side, maybe looking the opposite direction if your neck allows. So whatever feels good to you. Inhale back up. One more time. Feel free to gently windshield wiper and add a little motion to that. Or you can leave your knees to one side just for a breath or two here. Inhaling up, exhaling the other side. And inhaling the knees up. On your next exhale, bring your knee again to your chest. Give them a big hug and lift your shoulder off the ground here. Big hug. Keep this grip on your leg. And just exhale, just the shoulders and the head down the ground. And then releasing the legs. So bring your hands inside your thighs. Grab your big toes. Bring your heels up and away from you for happy baby. Feel free to add movement to this. You can stay just like that. Or you can add any little movement that feels good to you right now. Just be mindful, be careful for your neck, for all of you. Pressing through the heels. And let's exhale our feet towards each other and putting the outside of our feet. Exhale that slowly down the ground and give some room here. Take your feet, move away a little bit. See if it's comfy. Now this is the time you can use your blanket, put it over you, maybe a little pillow, maybe a little eye mask, anything that you need for a little meditation. And if this is like a little too much, feel free to bring your legs in Shavasana here, the little corpse pose. Just your feet away from each other and your arms away from each other. Legs can be up the wall also. Make sure your bum's touching the wall as well and not away from the wall. Or you can be seated with back support. So regardless how you are right now, if it is comfortable for you, just lower the eyelid and close the eyes. Or maybe close them just a little bit. Find something that's comfortable for you. And then inhale your fingertip away from you, allowing your shoulder to rest down a little bit. And now exhale your chin a little bit closer to your chest so that the back of your head is down and not the top. So then adjust that also so that it's comfortable. Any little adjustment you need to do it right now. And eventually those little things won't bug you as much. Your body should fall in pose, but sometimes we tend to send our heads back. So once you're very comfy, bring your attention to your inhale, filling out your lungs, and exhale. So see if you can feel on your lips your breath. If possible, inhaling in and out of your nose. If you can feel your breath on your lips or on your skin as you breathe, how does it feel? How does it feel as a contact? How does it feel as a warm and cold? Without judging the why or any of it, just acknowledge your breath and maybe bring one end to your belly, your middle belly, and one on your heart, middle center of your chest. So it's not really where your heart is, but right in the middle of your chest here. And you can observe your breathing with no judgment. Taking a big long inhale through the nose and releasing through the nose if possible, very slowly, very gently. Inhaling a nice seal for this beautiful practice you just did. And exhaling any stress remaining into your body. And very gently start wiggling your toes and your fingers, maybe rotating your wrist, your ankle, sending your feet side to side. Your head add any little movement of the sort that speaks to you right now, or you can copy mine. Reaching overhead, big inhale through the fingertips, through the heel, and again releasing side to side, exhaling, shoulder down, maybe the arms in cactus. And let's bring the knees to the chest. Nice exhale here. Maybe a gentle rocking motion from your lower back. Maybe a little circle on the sacrum. And if it is comfortable for you, you may want to turn onto your right side. Just for a couple breaths here. Before coming back up to a seated position if you desire. So press in your hands. Center yourself. Take your favorite seat, whatever is nice, feels nice right now for you. I'm going to do a half cactus because I feel it feels so nice in the hips right now. And I'm even adding a little motion side to side. Yoga's never over when the hour is over. You can always add little motion. If you're sitting at the desk too long, there's a lot of motion, a lot of exercise you can do with your upper body, with your chair, coming up your chair. You don't need that much space to do yoga. You don't have to be doing a sun salutation that takes a lot of room. But folding forward can be such a nice release on the back. Coming down into a little ball into the ground. I do that I used to do that in the grocery store, pretending to look at reading a can, just to ease on the back. A lot of it you can do in public, they don't even know. You may be waiting in line and be in a tree posture. So feel free to add anything that you need to during the day. Because yoga isn't just an exercise, really. So you've got a lot, you've got the philosophy, you've got your mind going, you've got your body going. So your body is really just like 1/3 of it. So make sure to love yourself first. I hope you enjoyed this class and thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.